Hello, good afternoon everybody, and welcome to today's cooking show at Moley Robotics. Today we'll be cooking for you a pasta pomodoro, famous Italian dish, and we're going to show you the whole process of how the Moley robotic arm will cook this particular recipe from start to finish. So let's go straight in with the ingredients. Now we're posting this week on Facebook, Instagram and YouTube, so please do send in any questions or comments you may have, and I will try and answer them for you straight away. So good to see you all. Thank you all for joining so far, and let's get cracking with this recipe of pasta pomodoro. So first of all, we have a tablet system where we have all the recipes in our recipe cloud library. We have about 50 recipes at the moment, where we update about 2 to 3 recipes per month. So let's go straight into the tablet and into the recipe and show you how to load the containers, how to prepare the utensils, and how to start the robotic arm to cook the recipe. So here we have the tablet all set up. So here we have the list of all our recipes. As you can see, we have quite a few recipes there at the moment. We can filter the menu as well. We can filter the recipes down to worldwide, vegetarian, low calorie types of cuisine, and also from different parts of the world, from Asian, Indian, Italian, Spanish, and so on. So we have quite a vast range of recipes to choose from, and all healthy recipes as well, by the way. So today's recipe is going to be pasta pomodoro. So let's select the pasta dish itself, which is over here. Now you'll see a list of ingredients. It tells you exactly quantities of each particular ingredient. This one's quite a simple recipe. Pasta pomodoro is quite a simple recipe. So we've got only about 7 or 8 different types of ingredients that we have to put together, but still it's going to be cooked to the exact timing, exact temperature, and everything that we've set the robotic arm to do. So you've got all the list of ingredients. You've also got the equipment that is going to be required. So today on this particular recipe, even though it's a simple recipe, it's going to be quite interesting because 2 pots in parallel are going to be used during the whole recipe process. So one pot will be doing the sauce, and the second pot will be doing the pasta. So, but all at the same time. It's not something that has to be done separately. So we'll be able to show you how our recipes are designed to make sure that that particular recipe is cooked with all the ingredients as it should in real time. Basically exactly the same way as a chef would cook this particular dish. So you've got the ingredient equipment list there. 2 medium pots, mesh basket to take out the pasta, and a slotted spatula for stirring. We've also got nutritional facts as well, and we provide this on every single recipe because everybody needs to kind of like know. Nowadays, a lot of people are into healthier food, healthier cuisine, and healthier lifestyle. So it's important that we provide all these facts for all our recipes, down to all the carbohydrates, fat content, fiber, protein, sodium, which is the salt content in each of our recipes. It's very important that we show you the facts for each particular recipe. So let's go straight into the ingredients. Let's go straight into the robotic cook itself. Here now is an easy guide system. As you can see here, it's very diagrammatic view of the cooking station. Robot arm in the middle. You got your containers on the left side. You've got your utensils on the right side. So here you can see exactly how it's laid out. So it's an easy process. It's really a simple way of not making any mistakes whilst preparing this particular recipe. So let's go straight into red onions and garlic. It gives me the initial containers that I can use. So I'm going to select the bottom shelf container. Now I've already prepared some of these ingredients just to save a bit of time. The reason being, it can take time to sort of like prepare these ingredients because They do need chopping, and they do need preparation. But remember, these are fresh ingredients out of the fridge, so that's why, hence, we have to prepare the ingredients beforehand. So here we go. Red onions, 80 grams, and garlic, 20 grams. So that's already been loaded in our container. I can confirm its location, and then also put the container in its position. So bottom shelf, first section. There we go. Second one is the finely chopped tomatoes with water, mold and sea salt, and that's going to go into one of these two containers. I'm going to be putting it on the bottom shelf on the left hand side. There we go, sea salt and the finely chopped tomatoes, confirm, and you carry on with the rest of the ingredients. Now, one of the features on this system is that it has an integrated scale system. And I'll show you that on the last ingredient, on the salt, how that's integrated within the database here. So I'll show you how that works in a second. So I'll just finish off loading the pasta. So we've got fresh spaghetti going into location number 2 at that point there. Confirm. And we've got basil going into the first container along the top shelf. Confirm. We have olive oil. Olive oil is already in its container. There's no need for me to load it. It's already in a normal oil dispenser, which we have on the top shelf. That's in location. So that's in position, and I'll confirm that. And finally, the water. Now, the water is going to be used to cook the pasta, and that's already in position. I've already weighed the water content, 1,600 grams, and that's already in the pan. So that will be ready when the pasta needs to go in for heating and cooking. So that's already confirmed. So I mentioned the scale system. Now, the scale system is very unique. So it allows you to weigh in the ingredients using the tablet. So it's the whole process is complete for you. So let me show you how that works. So we select the salt required. That will be going into the second container along the top, which is there. And it says there 25 grams of salt. So here we have the scale. We link that to the tablet. We'll turn that on. And you'll see that it will start connecting on the actual tablet. So you can see that we can start weighing the salt on here. So that's connected. So salt. There we go. Select container. So there we go. So it shows here 0 grams at the moment, 25 grams required. So put that on the scale, put it into 0 setting, and I'll be able to weigh the salt on here and show you how it works. So there we go, it goes down to 0. So I'll put the salt in the container. So it should be near enough 25. There we go, spot on, 25 grams. Perfect. So that's how the integrated scale system works. So it's very, very informative, very, very easy to follow system with the integrated scale. So I'll confirm that in location number 2 along the top. And there we have it. So all our ingredients have now been loaded and ready. We've now prepared the equipment. So I just double checked that we have a medium pot location number 1 on the left of the hob, which is already in position, confirm. I've already confirmed the second pot, which has the water, confirm. The spatula, again, that's a diagrammatic view of how the spatula should be facing. So it even tells you which way the spatula should face to make the stirring as it should. So that's confirmed in location number 1. And finally, the mesh basket. It's important it faces the correct way, which is via the diagram, and exactly how it should be on the system here on the display. So here we go. So just want to go back to the water, just confirm the water once more time. Confirm the water. There we go. So everything's loaded, all the containers are ready, all my utensils are ready, my pots are in position. I don't even have to turn on the hob. Everything's ready according to the hob itself. So all I do is start cooking. taken off pause now, and we're just going to restart the pasta pomodoro recipe again. Just bear with me, I'll just reload as is. So red onions, location number 1, bottom shelf, confirm. Finely chopped tomatoes and water and a sea salt, location number 1 on the left, confirmed. Salt, which we already did, as I showed you earlier, how the salt is weighed and so on, that's already done. And location number 2 on the top shelf. The pasta, location number 2 on the bottom shelf. The basil, location number 1 on the top shelf. Olive oil is already in its container, so that's fine. Water, and now it's already been loaded in the pot as well, so that's confirmed. Fantastic, that's good. Olive oil, there we go. The equipment, we know that's all done. Spatula's in position, and the mesh basket is in position there as well. Great, so let's start cooking this one. So we've taken the previous recipe that we were cooking, we've turned that off now, so we'll start this as a fresh recipe. Now we have voice activation also via the tablet, so you could be at any other part of the room or the kitchen, but you can actually hear the whole process taking place. So if there's something else that you need to be doing, like clearing up or doing some work, you could be finishing off work at home, so you can hear the actual recipe being cooked in the background with all the actions taking place. Now, if you have any questions, so please do send them through. As I said, we're on Facebook, Instagram and YouTube today, and I'll be more than happy to take any questions and comments on board and answer them as we are. It's great to see so many people join in on Instagram. Welcome everybody. Got a few people join on YouTube. And Facebook Live as well. So here it's just turned the hob on, the oil is just warming up, ready for the garlic and the onions. So the process is exactly the same way as a professional chef, for example, will be cooking this particular recipe. The robotic arm is not designed to cook anything faster or slower. It doesn't change the speed of a recipe. It actually cooks the recipe as it should, and exactly the same way as a chef would cook this particular dish. The beauty of this is that every time it's cooked by the robotic arm, it's consistent and it tastes exactly the same every single time. So we've got a few questions in already, which is great. So, this is a question in from Saud Alkin. What's the recommended square footage to comfortably install it? So the recommended square footage is about, so we've got about 5 by 5. So I say about 25 square feet, approximately. This area here we call, this is the XR model. We also do a chef's table version of this, which is slightly smaller. Because this one's approximately 1.3. The chef's table is about 1.2 by 1.2 meters square. So yeah, I would say if you've got 25 square feet, that's a comfortable space to install an independent system, a standalone system, which is the chef's table. This XR model with a peninsula design can have a little bit more. You can have you can add on the worktop to either end of the actual cooking zone, so you can extend the worktop according to your kitchen design. Now this can be integrated into a new kitchen design, which we also designed from here in the showroom here in London, and also it can be integrated into an existing kitchen. So if you have, say the kitchen ending around about here, and you have a certain amount of space available, you can certainly install the robotic system into the space. And also it's a plug-in. It's a very easy, there's no special power requirements, there's no extra wiring required. You just need to find a location or suitable plug socket, and it works on 220 volts, so it's a normal plug-in system, and that operates the whole unit via the control box.